What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming Madden NFL 19 Field the Dreams custom franchise mode. This is season 3, week 17. Final game of the season. I got my New England Patriots going up against the New York Jets. My Patriots definitely clinched the playoff spot. The Jets are 8-7, and they are looking to potentially get a playoff berth here. I didn't really get a chance to check out the I didn't get a chance to check out the rest of the conference. Seeing what the playoff race looked like. But I mean, at 8-7, I mean, if he has a chance, he has a chance. Mayor, close that.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, week 17, is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, let's go. Let's kick it off here. Let's kick this off.
Darnold on first down. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Yo, Sergio, what's up, man? You know, sometimes I gotta keep the waves in the bag.
It's caught by Quincy Enunwa, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch.
So he hasn't ran not one time so far. Not once.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Let's go.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots.
Let's go.
John Simon able to track.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I ain't even tuned into the Yankees, man.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you was at that game last night?
Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
You end up getting good seats or what?
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the ball, on the ball. Check it out,
On 2nd down, Michel. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Oh, shit. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. What was the prices of those tickets?
Stafford on first down. To Michel on the dump off. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for.
He said I felt like a dog. Bro, I know how that is, man. I had home opener tickets this year to the Giants-Jags game, man, and I was literally right behind the Jags bench, man. Definitely felt like a boss. Oh, we out. Let's go, Hearns. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, New England. Allen Hearns with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win.
Oh, my God. Look at that. You see that block shed?
Accumulating first down.
Jeez.
That's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down, Darnold. Looking deep downfield.
Oh! Oh, I almost messed that up. Holy shit.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern.
Damn, I almost messed that one up, man.
And on that one, they had the fly. Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 51 Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Oh, you got to get there. You're there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Man.
play to McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Has a lot of beef thundering downfield off of the toss play, and it takes me back to when I was a kid and watching USC.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. 100 a pop. That's nothing, man. That's nothing.
In fact, one of their favorite plays, it was called roast stem right or roast stem left, depending on the formation. 28 toss. And 28 toss was their bread and butter.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you.
Yeah, I remember that Giants-Redskins game. I tell you what, though, that Jags one was official, man, that home opener, man. I still got photos from that shit, too.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Detroit! Detroit!
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long
But
here.
I give you the world. Yo, Roger, what's going on, man? What's going on? You want to play me?
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Darnold going deep here for Allen.
Let's get that user swap going on there.
Unsuccessful. 4th down now.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Yeah, that shit was lit, man. That shit definitely was lit. There's another shit I use. What's the name of that other app, man? Besides StubHub, man. Oh my God. Nah, I done forgot. Oh, Vivid Seats. Matter of fact, that's what it's called. Vivid Seats. You ever heard of that?
They are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. And
yeah, likewise, man. I'm just getting a league game in, custom franchise mode game in. Trying to get this dub.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
A give. This is Michelle. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. Letting one go deep for his running back, White. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
21. Give me radar.
Yeah, it's pretty dope too. Some of the stuff up.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it's just
Oh, they gave me a flag?
does it. Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
McKinnon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Detroit!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Allen, he's got him on the slant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, Darnold. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Off his back
and
foot.
Even 40 yards.
Okay.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
No. Check. Patriot!
Here's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dante Hightower in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Gun!
Here's Darnold. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh my God. Fuck.
For a Jets touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
21. Hey.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
4 down, 4 set. 180. 10. Block it.
Back to throw. Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So 1:56 to play in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Detroit!
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
On 2nd and 10, Darnold going for the deep ball.
Good swat.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold from the gun. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd down at Stafford.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Yo, Red 8, what's going on, man?
Bounds incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And now it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Set! 250! White!
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's got it to Hurns. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
You know what? We're not going to do nothing too crazy. All right, copy that. Copy that. We'll do. In the meantime, if you don't want to wait for me to add you, because I'm in the middle of this game, you can add me. BX Brother 730 is my PSN.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford, he's going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 30. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
10, 10!
From the red zone now, Stafford.
Oh, thank you. He dropped it, though. He didn't lead that ball as much as I wanted him to lead it. We'll just go ahead and kick this field goal.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Right hash,
Man, he almost missed that.
And Gostkowski's kick.
Not missed it, but he almost Allowed himself to get that block.
17. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give me radar.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but they've got
That was his sack right there, too.
5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21
That definitely was his sack. He just missed me.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Back 57, ready? You ready, lady?
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He finds Hearns left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Jumbo, jumbo.
To the air again, Stafford. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, tag 53. 21. Set. Lady. Jumbo, jumbo. Hey.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. This one left side caught by Patterson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Single, single.
10, 10.
From the red end zone now. They'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
50-50. Zero.
Watch the whip.
Hey, 22. Set. 180.
Now Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Trips. Mike's by 4.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No,
What?
not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got
No, Lee's gonna eat that food.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds. And
These
incomplete.
overthrows, man.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now McKinnon to start the drive.
A little
It's
bit.
a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run once more with McKinnon. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Hey, tag 50 left.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Darren Lee there to get him down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
4 down, 11. Go here.
Check, watch the ball.
Zebra.
Hey, watch the slant.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Thomas. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. On the toss, here's Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The loss of a full 3 yards. Now down
said you're up in the fourth quarter. They're up back for the ball.
Made very difficult. Now they repeat that.
Yeah, brings
Throwing the ball.
But they fantasy point and getting numbers. That's all they do all right. Game you want you get those products and wait keep going continue to grind because favorite game out you need to do this all there and that's all.
Out of the field. Back to the play. And the third situation.